Hi, hello, what's up? There was a discussion in the speedrun Discord server about banning non-vertical rocket grapples, and it came to the attention of two friends of mine, Ice, who got concerned because he uses it in runs, and Oki, who got confused as to why such an easy tech was being discussed to be banned. After seeing them talk about it, I wanted to try it myself. I got a 3 out of 5 grapples consistency in about 15 minutes of trying it out, and then I just wanted to create ways to make it more consistent. I found 3 ways, and we refined them together. Then we came across James 99 method, and with our knowledge of the other methods, we worked out which is best for which situation and how exactly you can do them yourself. So today I will teach you how to rocket grapple with 100% consistency at any angle without moving your mouse. For the requirements, the rocket needs to have specific stats. For the best consistency, I would recommend 100 recoil, 90 or higher stability and below 50 velocity. Some of the different methods are consistent with higher velocity. I will get to that in a bit. I assume you all know how to rocket grapple vertically. You just shoot straight up and then quickly grapple. For this one, you can use as high as 100 velocity with impulse amplifier, though the timing gets harder the higher you go. To grapple in any other angle, horizontal, diagonal, whatever you want. First up, make sure you're not moving your mouse, then you just want to shoot. Very briefly tap your hold crouch bind, then grapple. It's important that you use the hold crouch bind, not the toggle crouch bind, otherwise it won't work. If you go completely horizontal with this method, pressing the crouch button for longer won't mess it up. Also, the timing is quite hard compared to the other methods, but doesn't need a move forward input or anything else, so it should be doable on controller. This method is very versatile as it works for any angle, but it's hard to hit with high velocity, so for this, the 49 velocity roll shown earlier is better. But wait, there is more. Easier methods that work very consistently with higher velocity and can be made even easier with CVAR. Of course, that will be too good to be true without a downside. These methods only work for specific angles, so you might have to use lineups. For horizontal ones, shoot then sprint forward and grapple together. For diagonal ones, make sure your angle is correct. You can use this lineup in the shooting range as an example. You want to shoot, then walk forward and grapple together, no need to sprint for this one. The range of angles that work gets bigger or smaller, with higher or lower mobility and FPS, and standing on an incline shifts the range up or down depending on the incline. With these two methods, you can go up to 70 velocity without making it harder, but you need smooth ground since you walk forward, which you don't need when using the all angles method. You can make them even easier by using CVAR. Just bind everything besides shooting onto one button by using the CVAR file, W and grapple for diagonal and the same but with sprint for horizontal. You can even bind interact to it as well and just hold the bind down to pick up relics to take with you on your rocket grapple journey. CVAR doesn't work for the all angles method as that one needs the input to be in the correct order, but you can still pick up a relic with it, manually or by binding interact and grenade on the same bind and hold it down instead of tapping it. Just make sure you're still only tapping hold crouch. Oh, and before I forget it, you don't even need a grapple, just make a grapple point with navigator and be quick to do the rocket grapple as the grapple point move on their own now. Now that we're done with rockets, let's go to Aletonym. Yes, Aletonym, this weird little grenade launcher. You can grapple to it, it's very hard as the input need to be almost instantly one after another. Those being shoot, then walk forward, then hold crouch, but again, only tapping it, then grapple. It works horizontally and also in a very small diagonal range. Not everything mentioned has been extensively tested. You might find that the requirements are a bit off or can be worked around with other inputs to counter the different recoil of maybe a Galaorn, for example. Or that other angles are also easy with high velocity with other buttons combination. I'm curious what will be found based on this. Have fun! Shout out to James99 for sharing some information, Ice and Oki for testing and developing this tech with me and helping me with the video. You can find their channels in the description. Hope this video will make them reconsider their stance on banning the tech because it's legit not as bad as people want to make it sound. Anyways, thanks for watching.